Hello everybody, ME2 here. Welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, I had planned to do Kasumi's loyalty mission, but I was interrupted by the elusive man who told us about a disabled collector ship that was supposedly knocked out by a Turian patrol, and so we were going to head over there and see what intel we can grab from this supposedly disabled collector vessel. We arrived, began exploring, discovered that the collectors are in fact Reaper-fied Protheans, and then sprung the trap, which was obvious, and the elusive man, in fact, knew it was a trap and sent us anyway. We fought our way out of there, got back, and we're none too happy with the elusive man about it, but you know, what's done is done. We did find out that the collectors do in fact use an advanced IFF system to navigate to the center of the galaxy, which is where their base is located. So, we need to grab that IFF from another supposedly derelict Reaper, and then head through. But we have a lot to do before we get there. We have a lot of loyalty missions to do. I think that the only characters we haven't picked up loyalty missions for yet are Thane and Samara. So we'll have to see if one of those two has... Oh, and Tali. Tali we haven't gotten one yet from either. So we'll have to check on them real quick and then get on to what I was going to do.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Thank the entire crew.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The elusive man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
Alright, so Tali and Samara have loyalty missions for me.
Yes, Commander.
Alright.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tali. She seems very worried about something.
Yeah, you just told me about that. Alright, to the Normandy our thanks. From Raphael Colon, Governor of Far-Gone Colony Jonas. Normandy crew, we received your identity from the docking data aboard the MSV Broken Arrow. We're led to believe that your crew is responsible for saving our colony from a catastrophic event. Not only did you defeat the Geth and prevent the ship from crashing into the planet in a trajectory that would have destroyed our colony, but you also saved nearly 100 munitions crates that would have been lost in the ship scuttling. Thanks to you, we are safe and can continue the Broken Arrow's work in arming the colonies on the fringe of Geth space. On behalf of the residents of Far-Gone Colony, you have our eternal gratitude. Excellent. Glad you're okay. From Kate Bowman, Shepard. I called in some favors and found out how to get you and what you're working on. You've got a big celebration planned for the anniversary of you and the others saving Terra Nova. Last year we added a memorial for you, too. I guess that was premature, huh? I figured finding out who's attacking colonies is why you had to go undercover, so I won't invite you to come to give a speech or anything. But I wanted you to know that all of us living on colonies are worried about what's happening out in the terminus systems, and I'm really glad you're there to help. There's a lot of crazy military talk going around. I'm glad someone's there who's not going to take the easy way out. Thanks. Yep. There we go. Thank you again from Martin Burns. Commander Shepard, Udina said this would reach you. I wanted you to know that I haven't forgotten what you did for me the day those crazy biotics took me hostage, right? You talked them down and you got me off that ship alive. I won't lie to you, I took this job for the pull and the power. I saw the biotics issue as a stepping stone. Something good to put on my resume, and I was wrong. We all serve humanity in our own way. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to see to it that humanity reaches its potential with a minimum of bloodshed. I'm getting letters of thanks from L2 Biotics who just received the reparations. Those letters should really be coming to you. I just thought you should know. Good luck. I've taken some political heat, so I don't know that any offer to help you would ever be useful, but if you need me, I won't let you down. Alright, excellent. And still alive from Detective Anaya. Greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here, because we killed most of them, and my superiors have backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Jessica, I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Thanks, Detective Anaya. Ilium Law Enforcement. Alright, excellent. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to head down to the crew deck, and we're going to chat with Thane.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
Alright, well, we'll ask about that.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
And you could have the same thing with bad memories.
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Alright.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
So you remember every hit.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
That could be irresponsible.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
And, yeah, that previous memory, we'll ask about that.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
And that was unique?
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
So what happened?
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
Alright then, well I guess that's it.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
Haven't had a chance to speak to a Drell before. It's been fascinating.
I doubt many humans have. There are only a few 100,000 of us left after all. I won't keep you.
Alright then. So, Samara wanted to talk about her mission.
I am glad you came. I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's alright. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
All right, let's investigate. How urgent is it?
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
All right, and where is she?
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
All right, and guess we'll ask, how important is it?
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
So, pretty important.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Right, and we'll ask about this.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
All right, we'll ask about this compulsion.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
Okay. And it's a genetic issue?
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
All right, well, I can see why she's dangerous.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
All right, well, we'll take care of it.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
Well, understood.
It can't be easy to talk about.
My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
Okay.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
All right. Well, we'll deal with it.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
All right. We'll take care of that. And we head down to engineering deck and talk to Tali.
clean across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
Alright. Okay, Tali.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
What are the charges?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Alright, so what's next?
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Alright, well, we'll ask about that exile.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
Seems strange.
So, no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Alright.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Alright, and how common is it?
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
So what happened?
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Alright, and what's the procedure?
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Alright, well, we'll help.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
Yeah, it
I'll
is.
program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
There's always time to help. Alright, well, that ended up taking a bit more time than I had anticipated. Alright.
No messages for you, Commander.
So I probably don't have enough time to do a full mission. I did do a little bit more scanning. So, let's see what we got. Help Jacob. Or, no, secure smuggle cargo. Don't necessarily want to do that just yet. But we could. You know what? Let's do it. This is the system that Arya told us about. Okay, Daratar. The planet Daratar in the Faryar system is a suspected eclipse smuggling site. Cerberus is interested in obtaining the materials kept at this site. Operatives will be paid handsomely for any intact crates retrieved from the site. Be aware that Eclipse would rather see the cargo destroyed than lose it to a rival organization. Payment will be made once the acquisition of undamaged crates is verified. Ooh. This planet has EZO. No, I'm not gonna do that. I thought I had to scan for the landing site, but no, I don't. Alright, so we're gonna have heavy mechs, which means we're gonna need someone that can work on their shields and burn through their armor. So, we're gonna bring Morden, and we're gonna bring... Let's see, what do you have? Pull, reeve, heavy throw. No, that really won't help all that much. What do you have? Pull, incendiary ammo, and barrier. Do we have anybody that has warp? You have warp. Shockwave. Not so much. Shadow strike and overload. You know what? Timmy, you're on board. Alright, my disruptor ammo. Heavy disruptor ammo. This ammunition's electromagnetic properties can cause synthetics to critically overload and explode. That sounds good. Recharge time, 1.5 seconds. Duration lasts until, let's see. Shield and synthetic damage plus 60% of weapon damage. Synthetic overload duration. Weapon overheat duration. Your entire squad gains the disruptor ammo's effects, allowing you to catch synthetics in deadly crossfires. I think everybody else is going to have their own ammo powers, so I will be going with heavy disruptor ammo. Yeah, we're going to need to hit them fast. All right. Disruptor ammo is on. Okay. Incendiary. Okay. And overload. Trying to engage them both at the same time. Ah. Okay, that was a little too aggressive. I'll try it again. Strange that it put me all the way back here.
They've seen us.
Cloak it up. Okay.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget it. Doesn't matter.
Is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. 11 crates. Okay. I've done better. Well, that does it. Alright, so how many credits did I get? 5,800. That's... alright. Okay, so I think what we'll do is go ahead and end the episode here. So next episode, we will get started on our loyalty missions. I'll try to do a little bit more scanning and everything between then and now. And yeah, that's the plan. So for now, we'll stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.